Say hi.
Hi.
Jersey heads, what is good? It is your man BYG, SLYMM, back with my 82nd edition of Slymm82Pyckynz. And as you can see here, I have my boy, very close friend, like a brother, my guy here, Mightyfan78, here on the TV, his actual first visit to Maryland and his latest visit to Maryland. This was actually back in 2022. Shout out to, that's my man D. We were at Lito's Pizza. We're in Mount Airy, Maryland. So what we're going to do, this, like I said, this is my 82nd edition and of Slymm82Pyckynz, and I wanted to do something different. I don't think I've got any footage from my baseball room, from my basketball room, and from my football room. This is just my living room, so I decided to go ahead and I pre-orchestrated this whole thing with Mightyfan, and asked him to bring something from his vault, from his mausoleum. Shout out to Nostalgia Boy. For hockey, for baseball, for football, and for basketball. I was like, hey, dig some stuff out, and we'll make a vid, show some stuff off. I did a little research, make sure I didn't show this. This is probably my favorite hockey jersey. What I'm wearing, I have another jersey that I'm going to feature as far as from hockey, but this is Mitchell & Ness's 81-82 Minnesota North Stars blank. And I was able to pick this up years ago. God, it's probably been 10 years ago now. And had a guy who was like, oh man, I really don't want, it was on eBay. Oh, I really don't want to sell it, man. Will you sell it back to me if I can contact you back? And luckily I never heard back from the guy, so I never had that. I never had the worry of whether or not I was going to end up selling it back to the guy or not. So what I ended up buying it. It is a customized from 81-82 to 86-87 season. The Minnesota North Stars, and it is a Dino Ciccarelli. I've actually shown this on, if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Jersey's Kicks and Lids, on Facebook, that's my Facebook group. I have shown this before, with the assistance of Mighty, helping me track down a hat. I wanted to get something. What do they call these?
That was it's like it's just a hook for the.
No, hook hat. That's what it was called. Stars. So it's a hook hat, and I mean the color, the green, yellow, and white, black. I mean, it's just, I love it, and I thought it was cool. This is Minnesota. Shout out to Jake. And I wanted to do, when I saw this as a hook hat from the Minnesota Twins, the TC, the Twin Cities logo, and does have the 85 All-Star patch on the side for the Minnesota Twins. But I thought this was, the green and yellow, sold. I always wanted to get a hat that went with this jersey. So, so I was just like, I had to do it. So, the hook hat. And so we're off and running for Slymm82Pyckynz Volume 82. And I want Mighty to step in here. Like I said, he was cool enough to bring one from the four major sports. And he's got a hockey jersey that I want him to feature. So Yobo.
Yeah. So not only that I brought some jerseys that were in my collection, but these are also ones I have yet to share on my own channel. So this is probably one of my more recent NHL pickups.
Screen grab.
Yeah, and
turn around, look left.
Oh yeah. Oh, God. Oh, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
He's eating pizza. There it goes. Down the garlic.
Yeah. Look how easy it goes in.
Yum, yum,
Yeah,
yum,
yeah.
yum. Nom, nom, nom.
Eat your heart out, Joel. But
No. You're not Joel.
no, Joel would eat like 20 of these things.
In case you're wondering, Joel Hansen is a crazy.
He's an eater.
He's a YouTuber, a very famous professional eater.
Shout out to Joel Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
But so Joel's actually Canadian, so this actually fits. So this is a reverse retro 2.0. So this came out a few years ago, and for whatever reason, Fanatics a little bit back put out some more of these. These jerseys are very hard to attain, but they put out a small collection of them. And this was the only one I grabbed from when Fanatics recently put them out. I have a decent amount at home from different teams, but the Vancouver one was one of the ones that moved pretty quick, really both times, in the 1.0 and the 2.0. And the reason that this was so popular, particularly with Canucks fans, is because it has the full Johnny Canuck logo on the front, which was a logo for the Canucks for a time. And a lot of Canuck fans wanted to see them put it on, as the crest of the jersey. So they did it for the Reverse Retro 2.0. This jersey was only worn for a year, for one season, that season a couple years ago. And it's an Adidas, one of their jerseys. I guess it's, as close to the authentic as you're going to get. And the player is Quinn Hughes, and it does have the number on the front. Not on one of the sleeves, but on the front, and it has the 43 on the other sleeve, so it's kind of unique. It's got some striping going on. It's got the drawstring tie on the front, and of course the Johnny Canuck logo. And then you turn around, there's Hughes 43 on the back, big and bold. So definitely a nice jersey. These are getting harder and harder to attain, particularly with the name and number. So I was glad to find one, and to get it with the name and number is what I look for. So I was glad to finally grab one of these, because I didn't get it when they originally hit. When they first came out, this was one of the quicker movers, so I couldn't get it back then. So you wait, you look around, and shout out to Fanatics for putting these out a few months ago, and I was able to grab one in the collection. So anyhow, back to Slymm.
Hi. I'm big. All right, so I did have one other jersey that I was actually just going to feature, in my hockey portion of this. And then we're going to move over to my baseball room and film, and then upstairs is where I keep all my football and basketball racks. So like I said, I already. I'm a custom Dino Cicerelli, and I picked this up a few years back. Actually, it's been quite some time, I guess now. I picked this up from Throwback King. Shout out to him. And this is I honestly couldn't tell you what year it is. It's not a Mitchell & S. It is a CCM, and a CCM authentic, and it is a Mark Messier. When he was with the Edmonton Oilers, he was the captain, so it has a captaincy on it. And again, shout out to Mighty with the beautiful crest on his, and of course, the beautiful crest that always the classic, Edmonton Oilers, big giant crest on the front, can never go wrong. And then with a beautiful crest, and then I'm almost 100% positive that this damn thing's going to have a fight strap in it. Looking, and of course, I can't find one in case it does or doesn't have one, and ironically, it does not have one. Okay. Okay, now I feel dumb. Honestly, thought it would have one in it. I think every hockey jersey I have they all have the fight strap in them. In the back of them. But yeah, it definitely doesn't take away from the jersey. Trust me, it's just same thing. It just pokes me in the bottom of my back, so it just gets on my nerves anyways. So, but yeah, again, shout out to Throwback King. Picked this up from him some time ago, and it is an authentic CCM Mark Messier, Edmonton Oilers, and probably more. I would more known from when he played with his time with the Rangers. And as you saw in one of my last videos, I've actually showed it a couple times. I have a starter, Wayne Gretzky, with the assistant captain patch, because Messier would have been the captain of the team at that particular time. So, so all right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Like I said, Mark Messier, and we'll go ahead and wrap up this portion of the Slymm82Pyckynz 82, and we're going to move on over to oh, here I am showing off my Mustang. But yeah, we're going to head and move on over to the baseball room and show you what we got. What we got cooking in there. So, alrighty, see you in a sec. All right, guys, welcome to my baseball room. It's a little compact just because of the way I have my racks in here. This is going to be the baseball segment, of course. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Bay Area Throwbacks. Got that A's love for you guys, for you, and shout out to Resurrection. Follow both of them as well on YouTube, Bay Area Throwbacks and Resurrection. Those are also our boys, here on YouTube and in the social media, Jersey community. Showing a little love to them by wearing. I have this is the 1970 or the 1969. Sorry, the 1969 San Francisco Giants. Willie McCovey does have the 100th anniversary patch, and this was my chance to kind of show off where I haven't had a chance to show this hat yet. It's a San Francisco Giants hat. Again, shout out to Bay Area. This fool was constantly showing A's and Giants hats on my group, which is super cool, man. Appreciate the support, John. So these go together, at least in my book. Even though they didn't wear this in the '69 season, but so, and also shout out to Dan Mills, also a Giants fan. So this is first time, honestly. I think first time I've even had it on my head. So little, like I said, shout out to all to the Bay Area, to the A's fans, Giants fans. Like I said, it's baseball. My buddy Mightyfan is still here with me. He's going to be here with me in all four segments, and so I'm gonna get my big ass out of the way, and he's got a new pickup to show off. So without any further ado, Mr. Mightyfan.
Hey, hello again. So recently Mitchell & Ness did a 40% off deal online and at the flagship. And since I live in the Philly area, I ran over to the flagship the next day with my buddy Anthony. Shout out to Anthony from Pro Image. And the only thing I grabbed at the store was this 77 home white Rod Carew, which Mitchell & Ness just Minnesota Twins. Shout out to Jake. Minnesota Twins that they dropped like a couple months ago, and as soon as it dropped, I was just in love because I love the 70s, to 90s era pullover, baseball jerseys. And I have I've had the road blue for many years. It's an old run Mitchell & Ness that they made many years ago. So they finally got around to making the white version, the home white. And I love the big name on the back. It just sells the jersey, in my opinion. Big, bold name. And, everything. These Twins jerseys, I just think are always hot looking anyhow. So they're from this era. So anyhow, that was my in-store pickup. This was 40% off. So again, shout out to the Mitchell & Ness flagship and all the fellas there. I just always enjoy my time there. Everyone's always great. And, it's just nice to see, all the stuff that they always have. And then I got this guy, from fellow Jersey head, J-Dub. So shout out to J-Dub. I got an amazing deal on this. He hit me up on Messenger and was like, do you have interest? And of course I did. So what he did was, this was a custom done. So he had a a Bill Buckner Cubs Mitchell and Ness, and he had it customized into another player. And so shout out again to Bay Area and Rez. You know, this player might be more known for his days with the Giants, but he did have a little stint in Chicago, and he's the father of a pretty famous player as well. So we got that 1981 Chicago Cubs. Just love the pinstripes there, and it's number 25. So I think you probably have a little guess as to who it might be. But let's get into the details again. We got that Cub logo on the sleeve, which is my all-time favorite Cubs logo, by the way. And then you have, yep, it's not Barry, it's his dad, Bobby. This is a Bobby Bonds 1981 Cubs jersey, custom done. Mitchell and Ness never made this, but yeah, there's his son right there, Barry. But J-Dub, shout out again to J-Dub, the black bandit that he is. He got this custom done into a Bobby Bonds some time ago, and I remember when he got this jersey, and I was just in love with it then. And then when he offered it to me for an amazing price, I couldn't pass on it. So you got all the particulars about Mitchell and Ness. This is a Mitchell and Ness jersey that was customed into a Bobby Bonds. So there you go, a little trivia in case you never knew that Barry's dad played for the Chicago Cubs. Here's the proof, and he wore number 25, of course. So there you go. There's a couple recent of the baseball pickups, which I'm always looking for. So back to Slim.
All right, guys, and then I just got one more that I wanted to show that you know, kind of. I mean, honestly, I'm piggybacking off of what Mightyfan just did here with his pickup. But this jersey actually isn't a pickup, but this is not the first time I've actually worn this in a video before, one of my old videos. But I haven't shown. I went nuts thanks to this guy with these 100th anniversary hats because it's my favorite logo, my favorite patch. So I went nuts on these things and spent like $600 or whatever, $640 on a bunch of these hats to match my 100th anniversary jerseys. So I got another one of the 100th anniversaries. This is the Twins, another Twins hat. Ironically, it's a second time I'm showing another Twins hat in this video, and I got it to go with the 100th anniversary, the 1969 Rod Carew. Like I said, I'm basically just piggybacking off of Mighty here because he just got a new pickup for Carew. So this is the 69. There is the name on the front, 1969 Rod Carew, and pinstripe Twins. Can't go wrong with a pinstripe jersey. However, the wool sucks right now because it's hot, and I'm actually feel like I'm about to start sweating like this guy does. And yeah, and I got a damn.
I'm not even wearing wool.
And I got a damn wool on. Yeah, so this was a pickup that I had that I've never shown. Been some time since I got it, but I've never shown it, as well as the Giants, and I got it to go with the 1969 Rod Carew Minnesota Twins. So done in here, and that Bobby Bonds. When he showed me that we were video chatting, and he showed it to me, and he stole it in my opinion. Great deal. I mean, it's just, the fact that it's like I said, pinstripe Cubs, not Barry, and it's a Bonds number 25. I just sick. I'd never seen it before. So again, shout out to Jake, Twins fan, everybody in the Bay Area, Rez, Dan Mills, and Rez. So I'm gonna wrap up this session and get upstairs and take care of basketball and football. All right, guys. All right, everybody, welcome back to the basketball edition of Slymm82Pyckynz, volume number 82. I figured the way that we were kind of shopping around, looking in here, figured we'd just show some love to the big men. Mighty rocking the 66-67 Wilt Chamberlain. So thought that I was like, okay, well maybe I'll stay with it. I was trying to figure out what I could do fitted combo wombo wise, since I got Mr. Wombo here with me. So I was like, well, you know what? We'll just stay with the big men. There's going to be a lot of hatred here, probably a lot of clowning that I'm wearing an Adidas authentic Shaquille O'Neal end of his career, you know, holding on for a paycheck, whatever you want to call it. So I thought about going with Gary Payton, the old 93-94. It's a bigger jersey. I didn't like the way it fit, yada yada yada. And then he's going with the big man. He's showing a big man for his jersey that he's going to show for the basketball portion of this video. And I was like, you know what? I'll do the same. So I'll rock Shaq, and I broke out my fitted Celtics hat, size 52. Doesn't fit too bad, other than my breastises are a little bit big in it. But you know, but of course, so were Shaq's when he wore this jersey. So I'll let Mighty go ahead and go first. And you know, this is going to be nothing but love for the big men in the NBA. And you know, so as Big John would say, hey yo, survey time. Mightyfan78.
All right, well, this is actually a jersey of, it is a Mitchell & Ness jersey, but the previous owner customed this to a different player. I don't know who the player was originally, but it didn't matter to me because when I saw it on eBay, I had to have it because it was a player I didn't have. And I remember him mainly as being the color commentator for my Sixers back all throughout the Iverson years and for some years after that. No longer there, but the mayor, Steve Mix. So this is Steve Mix's Sixers jersey circa 1975-76. The jock tags on there. And I've always liked that font there. I've always liked this jersey for the Sixers overall. And it's just a big 50 on there. It just makes it even better. And then you got Mix 50. This was custom done to the specifications of the Sixers of the time, according to the previous owner. And I think the customization did a really good job. And again, I remember Stevie Mix. In fact, you hear his voice, because Mark Zumoff used to be the legendary former Sixer TV announcer, and the color man for many years with him was Steve Mix. And you actually do hear Steve in when Iverson crossed over MJ back in the day, and you hear Steve say something like, you know, Jordan said no, but Iverson said yes, or something like that, or Allen said yes, or something. So you hear him. If you go back, you can watch that on YouTube. But what I remember, my favorite moment from Mr. Mix, from the mayor, was the Sixers were playing. I forget what year it was. They were playing in Portland, and Greg Anthony was on the Blazers at the time. And Steve and Greg kind of got into it. You know, there was something going on, and I forget if it was pre-game or during the game or something happened. There was maybe an altercation or something. And Steve and, ironically, who wore number 50, and Greg wore number 50. But I just remember that they kind of started jawing at each other. And Greg started walking over towards the table because the Sixers were announcing, you know, I guess what the Blazers had, you know, the away announcers on the front, you know, table or whatever, right courtside. And Steve, I'll never forget this, Steve looked at Greg and went like this to him, like, come on, come get it. And then that was it. It kind of, you know, they kind of rightfully went their own ways after that, or Greg walked away. But I'll just always remember that moment with Steve kind of getting into it with Greg Anthony, but while doing a broadcast for the Sixers. But anyhow, this is my custom 75-76 Steve Mix, the mayor, Philadelphia 76ers, my 1098 76ers. So little Sixers loving this one, as he's wearing Celtics stuff. So I had to show Sixers.
And just like that, it started storming outside.
Yeah.
It was beautiful just a few minutes ago. So that's the East Coast weather for you. So like I said, my Adidas, I'm rocking, you know, my Adidas, Shaquille O'Neal, Boston Celtics, and my love for the big men. I mean, to me, this is just one of the all-time great. Shout out to Rez, you know, and his boy. I ain't going to say his name, but this is where my love came for. And shout out to Eddie. I remember Eddie for a while was trying to find his hat, something like that.
Yes, he was.
Back in the day. So here's my love. I got Mr. Combo Wombo in the video with me. So here's my Combo Wombo. It's a Mitchell & Ness. The Mitchell & Ness Spirit of St. Louis fitted. No snapbacks here. He's Mr. Snapback. I am not. And it is the, speaking of probably the same years that you got, 75, 76. It is the same year, size 54. I wonder if I can fit it. You know, as most people know, I don't wear a lot of my jerseys, especially out and about. But you know, here is the 75, 76 Moses Malone. Does have the bar, so it is authentic.
Yep.
But yeah. So it is 75, 76 Moses Malone, ABA, Spirit of St. Louis. Now that I've got this out and in hand, I told Mighty we need to take a picture for IG, so this might happen. I don't know what he's going to rock, but this might happen. So, but yeah, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the baseball portion and move over to the other side of my house, to my
basketball
portion. Wrap up the basketball and move over to the other side of my house, to my football room, so we can wrap this up, and we'll see you over there. Thank you. All right, everybody, welcome to the football portion of number 82, Slymm Pickynz, volume number 82. I actually have a new pickup. This is actually a somewhat of a pickup video. This hat has eluded me for quite some time, and I was really wanting to get it, and I'm a fan of that helmet. Peter Capolino, when he made these hats back in the day, 20 plus years ago, I'm assuming this is when he made them, and I had to have the Kelly Green one, the Eagles Kelly Green hat, and the version of this hat, and they had it on eBay for some time. I was looking for this one in the Rams. Something happened, it slipped through my fingers. I had them on watch list, something I didn't buy it. I'm so pissed off, and then all of a sudden this popped up. Wasn't a very good deal. Ended up working out a better deal. Like the guy had it for like $60 some. I didn't pay $60 some for this. So here is my pickup. Mind my big ass head. It is a Mitchell & Ness helmet style Kelly Green two-tone Philadelphia Eagles hat with the Mitchell & Ness logo on the back, Mitchell & Ness cursive script on the back, and I'm going to be showing a jersey here in a second, but yours truly, Mr. Combo Wombo is standing behind me. Well, he's Wombo, but he's not Combo. And unless you're talking about maybe Super Bowl 52 or Super Bowl 39, yeah, that would be the only way that he's combo womboing right now. I am combo wombo right now. So shout out to my birds, shout out to the Mitchell & Ness store, the Mitchell & Ness Dex at Mitchell & Ness, Josh, everybody at the Mitchell & Ness location in Philly. Shout out to all the Eagles fans. I'm just getting this out of the way now. I'm gonna let Mighty do his, you know, hopefully he can get 19 minutes into about 1 minute and 19 seconds. But he's going to be showing a jersey, and then I'm going to follow him with a jersey, and that will be a wrap for Slymm Pickynz Volume 82. So here we go. There's Mighty Fan.
All right. Well, I guess the irony for this pickup is it was the team that we beat in Super Bowl 52. I know the Patriot fans love to remember that one. They always bring up 39, but we bring up 52. So this is... yes, it's rather humid at the moment, but this was a pickup from a little bit ago, and the unfortunate thing is I bought 4 jerseys from this guy. The first 2 he sent out, the second 2 he decided not to. But I guess cheating.
That sucks.
Cheating just comes with the Patriots and their fans too, I guess. But it is what it is.
It's our year.
But I did get this Butte, and I thought out of the 4 jerseys, well, the 2 jerseys I actually was able to get, and the other 2 that SOB decided not to send me, I actually think this was probably the best of the bunch, and I was happy to get this. This is one of my favorite designs of a football jersey is the Elvis Flying Head Patriot jerseys from the 90s. I always loved these. I remember having starter replica Drew Bledsoe and a white Curtis Martin in this back in the day, and I couldn't wear those enough. They were just so hot back then. And this was the style that they wore the white version when they lost in the Super Bowl to the Packers. But Beautiful jersey. This is actually an Adidas Authentic, and you don't see the Adidas too often. You normally see starters in these. So as you can see, there's the Adidas logo. So, you know, I guess I should hire a good lawyer, you know, after getting ripped off for the last two I tried to get from that guy. So why not go with Lawyer Malloy for the authentic right there for the home blue Patriot jersey. Very patriotic. Obviously, it goes well with their name. And these are actually the Patriot jerseys that I remember most, like growing up, you know, watching different games on TV. I remember Drew Bledsoe and them wearing these jerseys. And I've always liked them. They've always been a favorite of mine. This is probably like a top 5 jersey of mine. Yeah, you see them in the back. Proud owner of both of those myself. But the Lawyer Malloy, when I saw it, he was selling it. I had to have it. I got this and a white tie law from him. I did not get a blue Bledsoe and McGinnis from him because he decided to rip me off. But is what it is. Lawyer Malloy is in the fold. And here it is. Beautiful jersey. Again, Adidas Authentic. Here's all the particulars in the jock tag. And yeah, so there you go. And back to Slymm.
Welcome back. All right, so I'm going to wrap mine up with, I'm actually getting ready to head back to my hometown. I did not say what I was wearing, by the way. I have the original Peter Capolino era, 1985. This is a career run. It has not quite yellowed yet. Any hardcore jersey head that has any of those early 2000, early mid 2000 Capolino career runs, white mesh, know about the yellowing, especially with the Eagles jerseys. And what were some of the other ones? Oh, the Jason Kidd was another one, and I have a Drazen Petrovic that's brand new, that's almost yellow.
Tim Hardaway, I think, the Warriors.
No, that one. No, that's
not that one.
No, not those. Not the Run TMC.
Oh, the Spreewell.
Spreewell does. Yeah, Spreewell. I have a yellow Spreewell that's not supposed to be yellow. So, getting ready to make a home trip back to my hometown in Ohio, and actually Mighty and I were talking about maybe possibility of going to a Bengals game with the Eagles visiting, and we're both Eagles fans, of course, so that'd be kind of cool. I've been to Riverfront Stadium, but never to see the Bengals play. I watched the Phillies, ironically, play the Reds, and the Expos too, you know. So I've been to, I'm from that area, so I figured maybe I'll just show this jersey here. It's kind of a rare. Very few people in the group have it. Shout out to Dan Mills. I know he's one of the only other ones that I know that actually has this. This guy ended up making more of his name with the Bengals. This is a James Brooks. This is the USA run. He was drafted in '81 by the San Diego Chargers. There's the '81 jock tag. Everything on this is heat pressed and just absolutely beautiful. Let me back up. Mr. Mighty doesn't like this jersey, so
oh yeah, I do.
You know. And shout out to D. He was like, "Why'd you buy that? Nobody likes that jersey." And I'm like, well, "Actually, I do, so that's why I bought it." I wonder if Mighty or D will watch this and hear me do his impersonation. I don't sound nothing like that. I don't know. Oh, he it's all year. So, but yeah, so this is the '81 USA run, James Brooks, running back, the original 21, I guess you would say, or well, as far as running back. So what was it?
Chargers.
John Hadel wore 21, but he was a freaking quarterback. So a lot of famous 21s in Charger history, including LaDainian Tomlinson. So, but I think in 1984, I believe, is James Brooks ended up in Cincinnati, and I think even played in Super Bowl 23, the one where Montana hit John Taylor to win it.
Yeah. I
think James Brooks may have been the running back for the Bengals for Boomer Esiason and the Weish Bengals, and so I'll go ahead and wrap this video up with James Brooks, and this is my 1985 Mike Quick. Always try to traditionally wear the number of that I'm going to be, wearing in my videos. I got pointing my finger on my next one right here. This is Vince Papale, number 83, so that'll be my next video. But yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. And for Mr. Combo Wombo, Mightyfan78, please give him a follow. If you want to like and subscribe my video, I'd appreciate that. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm trying to keep in the loop here and making videos. And when I knew Mighty was coming into town, I said, hey man, bring some stuff with you, and we'll film. We'll go in each room. We'll do something that I've never done, and we'll go in each of my vaults. You know, obviously hockey we just did in the living room because I only have a handful of hockey jerseys, so no need for a whole room for that. But this is all football that you see here, not including the closet that's in the background that has stuff in it. So yeah, I probably went a little overboard with my collecting, but the other guy in here also has that same problem.
No problem.
So, but yeah, all right, guys, I appreciate it. Again, for Mightyfan78, wait, bye.
Bye.
And my new pickup, you know, I haven't had a pickup in a while. I almost got something off the Mitchell & Ness sale. The Brett Favre white Falcons rookie was on sale, and I almost 4-and-4'd it for 40% off. And my cheap ass, it's been so long since I bought a jersey that I'm just like,
he has better willpower these days.
Yeah, yeah, willpower. Yeah, literally. I stopped buying jerseys, and now I do this cardio walk thing, and I'm 180 days in on that, and I'm a couple of days away from 6 months straight, not missing a day of doing cardio. So, you know, and now if I could just eat right, you know, I'd probably my weight would be coming off fast. It comes off pretty good now, but it'd come off a lot faster. So, but let me wrap this up. Lord knows this thing is going to be long after I'm done, even after I'm done editing. So shout out to everybody that follows me on Jerseys, Kicks, and Lids, and you know, the whole Jersey community. Give a shout out to everybody that follows me on Jerseys, Kicks, and Lids. Like I said before, on Facebook, follows me on IG, you know, which is cool. Shout out again to Mitchell & Ness, because Mitchell & Ness is the reason that I have an IG page. I didn't want one, and they were like, "Oh man, come on, put your collection on there, and we'll put you on blast, and you know, we'll show you off." And I've had a couple of cool instances where I, because of my collecting, I almost, like the old CEO a few years back asked me to speak at a seminar. That never came about. And then Complex Magazine wanted to feature me one time, and that fell through. Could have been kind of cool. Maybe open the door for something. You know, you never know. But it never happened. So, but yeah, guys, go. Football season's here, man. Shout out to, you know, to all the Eagles fans out there. You know, me and him, like I said, we're Birds fans, and we're just a couple weeks away from week 1, and just glad football is back. So wrapping it up, and we will see you in on my next video, and Slymm Pickynz volume number 83, which will be my next installment. So all right, guys, we will see you on the flip side, and follow him in the life and Season of the Fan, all that's on its way. So, all right, guys, take care, man. See you soon.
See ya.